Hey everyone, this is Wendy Susan Richmond, and welcome back to the Undercover Marketing Secrets podcast. All right, so today we're going to talk about, on day 4 of my 30-day challenge, and today it's about reflection and planning. Over this weekend I have my parents in town visiting with us, so, I want to spend as much time with them as possible and do a tiny bit of work on my 30-day challenge. Not every day is going to be as productive as other days. And, last night I went to bed with the intention of coming up with 10x strategies for my business, and it really kept me up throughout the night. I have a lot of successes and a lot of knowledge, yet coming up with the perfect strategy to 10x my business, it's not that easy a task for me, at least for me at this stage of my business. I know several things that I can do, and I'm working on all of those. And, one thing that I remember, Russell Brunson, who's the owner of ClickFunnels, he said that, just so you know, he took his company from $0 to $100 million in 3 years. And so I listened to, what he has to say about things. And somebody asked him on a training, if he were to start over, what would he put together and what would he do? And he said that he would put together an offer for $997 and sell the heck out of it until he made $1 million. Then he would add the value ladder to it. Okay. So, I've been thinking long and hard about this, and if you read his Expert Secrets book, you'll remember that he said to create your blue ocean or your new opportunity, right? You can't just sell a betterment offer, this is better than that or better than this, and sell what everybody else is selling. So you got to come up with a new opportunity, which then ultimately can even build your own category and become the category king. So, those are kind of tall orders, and just thinking about it, and this has been the hardest part to figure out, and getting to that is going to be the key to being able to move forward for me. Plus the whole, who do I want to serve? These are questions that I need to be extremely clear on, just like, whether whoever is listening to this is the same for you. It's like, do you know exactly who you are serving and everything about them and what it is that they want? And then how can you help them get there? Back in, I believe it was the 1990s, Cher, she did a commercial for a fitness center, and I never forgot this tagline. And it says, if it came in a bottle, everyone would have a great body. And, that rings true for me today. If it was that easy, everyone would have $1 million business. And it seems like everyone around me, just based on the fact that I'm in so many different kinds of groups and seeing the messages from the people who are making $1 million or more a year in their business, it is, making it seem like everybody's doing this. But I know that there's still a very small percentage of people who are doing this, based on the people who are trying to do this. Of course, the ones who don't really think they can do it. That being said, today is about reflection and planning. And I know I can continue to make decent money in my current business. So, that will at least keep me from going into a panic mode. And yet I know my comfort is a false comfort. And now is the time to make new opportunities happen. And one thing that makes me different is the fact that I have been a successful marketing director. And I'm what you call a jack of all trades and master of none. And I've been able, on multiple occasions, able to help double the business of various practices and using my marketing know-how. Now, yet I am not a master of Facebook ads or YouTube ads or Google pay-per-click or SEO. I know that each of these are important and that multiple streams of new business is always better than the alternative to just one stream of people coming in. I mean, that could dry up at any time. So that's why you want multiple streams. And again, I've just seen it time and time again. Now, this is going to be my focus. I'm going to do some sleuthing and asking of the various entrepreneurs that are coming to the Funnel Hacking Live event in a couple weeks. And I want to find out, find from other brick and mortar businesses and see what their challenges are. And, I want to create a program that helps the small business owners to get a hold of his or her marketing and make sure that they're getting new business from multiple streams of ways instead of just one way. And if you're reading this, I mean, what do you think? Or if you're listening to me talk about this, what do you think? I mean, would you rather know how to run Facebook ads, like specifically, or how to make sure that you are not wasting money on Facebook ads or any other method of marketing? I mean, is it important for you at all? And I know maybe I have to talk more about why it's important, and that's something that I'm going to do coming up forward when I do more podcasts, is talking about the, you got to know your numbers. You got to know where things are coming from, and all those kinds of wonderful things. It makes it a lot easier for you to decide where you're going to put your money and what's actually working and what's not working. I want to do a bunch of asking before just setting out to create something. Creating something new takes a good deal of time and money, and I've heard various people say that you don't create it necessarily. You have the idea and you put it out there and you see if anybody's interested, and you create kind of from there. And so I want to make sure and do, a lot of asking and research before I just dive right in. And also, when I go to Funnel Hacking Live, I am sure I'm going to be investing in their program, their 2 Comma Club X program, which will guide me and help me to, get to the 2 Comma Club and do it in a way that is serving the kind of people that I want to serve, and helping me, really hone in on that. And, it's going to be an investment. I know it is. But the fact is, I need to do something different. And if you're struggling right now, or you're kind of, status quo, and you're not happy with it, and you want to move, you got to do different things. You can't just do the same thing over and over and expect different results. That's called being insane, right? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So for me, I know I have to do some different things. What I've done so far has gotten me to a certain level, which is great, and I'm very happy and grateful for that. And, I know I need to now really, really hone in on what's the next phase and how can I get to that whole 2 Comma Club, and make sure that I have the right mindset, make sure I have the right tools and skills that I need, and I'm serving the right kind of people that are going to help me get there. So you see, once I know who I want to serve, what they want, and how I can give it to them, then the other kinds of marketing become enormously easier. So really the biggest challenge for me is that whole who do I serve and what do they want. And, I know enough I could figure out how to give it to them. It's just a matter of the who and the what do they want. So with that being said, this is Wendy Susan Richmond. Thank you very much for spending a few minutes with me. I do hope it was helpful. And remember, make it a great day. You have a choice of how you make your day, so make it a great day. And I look forward to talking with you next time.